Today, we join the Cleanup Mowing team, a hard-working group from a farming background. They've taken on a big challenge, clearing nearly 1 kilometer of sidewalk in Dong Hoi City, Quang Binh, Vietnam. The project started with a clear goal: bring back a sidewalk that had been hidden and ignored for more than 6 years. The path was completely overgrown with grass, and many locals didn't even know a sidewalk existed there. Determined to reclaim the space for the community, the team spent over 10 days cleaning it up. Even with limited tools, their dedication is helping turn the area into a safe, walkable, and attractive space. As you'll see, this is tough, hands-on work done in several important steps. The team uses both simple tools and basic machines to get the job done. Grass trimmers and brush cutters help remove thick weeds and overgrowth quickly. Where machines can't reach, they use hand tools like sickles and scythes to clear the rest. After cutting, they collect the loose grass and dirt using rakes, gathering everything into piles. They then use shovels to move the debris into bags or take it directly to a disposal site. Leaving the cut grass behind might seem easier, but it causes problems. It can still block the sidewalk, making it unsafe for people to walk. Worse, it can trap moisture, attracting mosquitoes and rodents. Mosquitoes thrive in damp areas and can spread diseases like dengue, malaria, and Zika. Rodents also nest in piles of grass, spreading illnesses like leptospirosis and salmonella. To avoid this, the team carefully removes all waste and dumps it in safe and used areas where it can break down naturally. This keeps public areas clean and reduces the chance of pests taking over. Even though it may look like the team is working all at once, they follow a step-by-step plan. Before starting, they assess the area to figure out where to begin and what tools to use. They check how overgrown each section is. Some areas are easy to clear, while others are covered in thick, deep-rooted plants. This helps them prioritize their work and stay efficient. They also look out for hazards like rocks, trash, or uneven pavement that could cause problems. Some parts of the sidewalk are so buried under plants that you can't even tell they're there. Before the team can even reach the pavement, they often need to dig through layers of dirt and debris. Sometimes, this means adjusting how deep they cut or clearing the surface first. As mentioned earlier, the team uses both hand tools and small machines to manage different types of overgrowth. Brush cutters and grass trimmers are key for cutting thick, stubborn weeds. The team adjusts the cutting height based on how tall or dense the grass is. In the toughest spots, they may need to use the brush cutter first to break through, but most of the work is done by hand. That's because the overgrowth here isn't just regular grass, it's thick, deeply rooted weeds that need a more hands-on approach. Standard machines can't fully remove these plants because they only cut what's above the ground. The roots are left behind, buried in cracks and seams between tiles. Over time, these roots spread and push their way into the pavement, growing between tiles, curbs, and other edges. If ignored, these roots can cause cracks to widen, break tiles, and even lift sections of the sidewalk. In worst cases, pulling the weeds reveals uneven or sunken areas, showing how much damage has been done underneath. Besides damaging the sidewalk, these thick weeds are a safety risk. Cracked or raised pavement is dangerous, especially for kids, older people, or anyone with mobility issues. That's why the team pulls out weeds by the roots whenever possible. This prevents them from growing back quickly and tackles the issue at its source. Machines may be fast, but they only give a short-term solution. Without removing the roots, the weeds will grow back, and the sidewalk will keep breaking down. Manual clearing gives more control. The team can carefully remove weeds without damaging nearby pavement. This is especially important near curbs, drains, or building edges, where rough handling could cause more problems. It also gives the team a chance to closely check the condition of the sidewalk. They can spot loose tiles, hidden cracks, or trouble areas before they get worse. This method helps extend the life of the sidewalk and avoid expensive repairs later. It's even more important in historic areas where sidewalks might be made of stone, bricks, or custom tiles. In these places, machines could damage the material. Hand tools allow for careful work that protects the original look and structure. Despite limited funding, the team works with a strong sense of service to the community. Their mission is more than just clearing sidewalks. They often help elderly residents, veterans, and neighbors who can't maintain their yards. Many of these people don't have the time, strength, or money to take care of their property, and the team offers help freely. By doing so, they promote a sense of care and support in the neighborhood. They believe clean and safe spaces benefit everyone, and they hope the city and local people understand the value of this work. Often, public areas are neglected not because they're unimportant, but because people forget to care for them. The Cleanup Mowing team is helping change that mindset. They prove that with effort and teamwork, forgotten spaces can be brought back to life. Their work inspires others to take care of shared spaces and take pride in their environment. Still, the job is far from easy. Many of the weeds they face are tough and have adapted to survive in harsh city conditions. Unlike plants in fields or gardens, these grow in tiny cracks and thin layers of dirt, developing strong roots that anchor them in place. This makes them much harder to remove and explains why manual work is so important in this project. There are also some environmental and structural challenges in this area that make the work even harder. Dong Hoi is a tropical climate. It's hot and humid with lots of rain all year round. These warm and wet conditions are perfect for weeds to grow fast, especially tough ones with deep roots. The heavy rains give these plants all the water they need, and the high humidity helps their roots spread further underground. Quang Binh province also has seasonal monsoons, bringing strong rains and occasional floods. These harsh weather conditions make the overgrowth problem worse in several ways. First, flooding softens the soil, allowing weeds to grow deeper and anchor more firmly. Second, rainwater can wash rich soil into the cracks of the pavement, helping more plants grow. Third, floodwaters often carry weed seeds from other areas, dropping them into sidewalks and roads. On top of that, the sidewalks themselves add to the difficulty. Many are built using concrete slabs or paving stones with spaces between them. Beneath them, the soil is packed down tightly from years of use and heavy traffic. This compacted ground makes it hard to pull out weeds by hand. Their roots cling tightly to the little soil that's there. Sometimes, removing weeds by force can even loosen or damage the tiles. What makes things worse is that many sidewalks are right next to roads and drains. Weeds growing near curbs get extra water from runoff, helping their roots dig even deeper. Also, dirt and organic material from the road settle into cracks, creating the perfect spot for weeds to grow strong. Luckily, the team understands all of this and has learned how to handle it. One thing that really stands out is how they keep going, no matter how tough the job gets. Even with basic tools and limited support, they work efficiently and stay focused. Their job is physically demanding, long hours in the heat, working on their hands and knees, often in harsh weather. But they stay motivated and committed, making sure every section is done properly. Since they don't have access to expensive machines or large budgets, they've become very resourceful. They plan their work smartly and make the most of the tools and time they have. It's clear just how hard it is to clean an entire kilometer of overgrown sidewalk. The constant bending, lifting, and cutting puts a real strain on their bodies. But instead of giving up, they keep going with a strong mindset. They know that every piece of sidewalk they clear brings the community one step closer to having a safe, usable space. For them, this work isn't just physical, it's mental too. Their motivation comes from believing that their hard work leads to real, positive change. They're not just cutting weeds, they're giving life back to neglected areas. This sense of purpose turns a difficult job into a meaningful mission. They take pride in what they do, knowing that if they don't step up, maybe no one else will. And they get strength from seeing their results. Unlike some work where progress is slow or invisible, their efforts show right away. An area that was once overgrown and forgotten becomes clean and walkable again. Seeing that transformation reminds them that their perseverance is worth it and that they're making a real difference. But this attitude also comes from their background. Most of the team members grew up on farms where physical labor is part of daily life. They're used to waking up early, working long hours, and doing tough jobs without complaining. This has shaped their strong work ethic and made them well prepared for demanding tasks like this. Now, with only a small section left to clean, the sidewalk already looks completely transformed. This change didn't happen by luck. It's the result of hard work, commitment, and serious dedication. The difference between a clean path and one buried in weeds isn't just about looks. It's about safety, access, and taking care of shared public spaces. What used to be a blocked, unsafe walkway that pushed people into the road is now back to what it was meant to be, a safe, stable place for the community to walk. Even with limited tools and funds, the team worked carefully and efficiently. They didn't rush or take shortcuts. They focused on lasting solutions, making sure their efforts would hold up over time. Now that the sidewalk is fully cleared, the results speak for themselves. People can walk safely again without dodging plants or stepping onto busy roads. And more than just cleaning a sidewalk, this project shows what's possible when people take responsibility for their surroundings. It's a strong example of how small groups with big determination can make real change in their communities.